Is your car ready for the winter months ahead and for traveling during the holiday season? Chris Wakefield, the owner and general manager of Auto Specialists, is here with tips for car safety. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you very much.
It's great to have you here. We're going to actually start inside the car.
Okay.
So why are we here?
Well, we're here because we want to talk about winter safety and getting your car and everyone together to make sure that you don't get caught in the cold at all, ever, because no one should have to go through that.
Okay, so we're inside. What do we need to look for?
One big thing we got to look at is called the check engine light or the check safety light. Located on most cars in any part of the dashboard. It's a yellow light. It's basically a light that tells you different codes, which for this car there's almost 200 different codes that could be wrong with your vehicle. It causes anything from engine runnability to poor gas mileage to a possible breakdown in the winter. Again, that's not something that we want to talk about.
So you really need to pay attention to this.
Exactly. Anytime it goes on in a reasonable amount of time, you should get it checked out.
How soon when you say reasonable amount of time?
Probably within a week or two. I wouldn't let it go very long because, again, getting broken down on the side of the road is not very good in the snow.
Okay. Anything else we need to check while we're in here?
Nope.
This is it. Okay, great. While we walk outside, let's talk about your shop. And it's the Auto Specialist, and it's in West Haven.
Correct. It's right off exit 44 off of 95 coming from the north, and it's exit 42 coming from the south.
And you offer all kinds of things there.
We have a full body shop and mechanical shop. So any collision work, possibility on that, or anything mechanical we can take care of. Also emissions and testing and registering as well.
Excellent. All right, now we're under the hood, and what do we need to look at here?
All right, well, there's a couple different areas we can look at. One that you always want to make sure is you never touch the coolant top over here. The only thing you want to check is the overflow. This is being the overflow. You can take this off without being dangerous. This, again, never do it while they'll never take it off. Let your certified technician take that off.
Okay, so we just
basically check in
check
here,
that.
just look at the level, and basically all of them have a different level on it. So
why is that important to make sure that it's full?
To make sure it's full is because your engine goes from extreme cold to extreme heat, so you want to make sure that the engine's running well and it won't overheat, because a lot of people say, oh, it's winter, it's cold, it won't overheat. It will absolutely overheat because the engine runs at a certain temperature no matter what degrees it is outside.
I know one thing we really need to check is the battery.
Correct. Big thing on a battery, every 4 years or so you should guarantee-ish when you should get a battery. Big things you should look for is on the terminal is corrosion. Corrosion doesn't help anything, obviously. The thing that it really hinders is starting. Cold starts in the winter. A bad connection on the terminal makes it so your engine won't start as well as the
Can you clean that?
Cleaning it is possible. A lot of people believe in baking soda. It's kind of a quick fix. The best thing and the least expensive way to do it is to get your technician to change it. And that's not very expensive. It's usually under $100 to get and take care of, and that'll last you for a while.
Very good. All right, what else do we need to check under here?
Another thing you can look for is your transmission and your oil. Your oil is located over here. Basically take a rag and wipe it off. Pull it back in with the engine off at all times.
Okay, engine off. Remember that.
Remember engine off.
And what do you need to look for here? This is what I've always wanted to see.
The top of the line is the full mark. In between is the OK mark, and the end of it means you're about a quart low usually.
Okay, so this one looks like it's full, so we're okay with this car.
Set, yeah.
All right, great. And if it's not, you need to add some more, obviously.
Yep, add some more, and you can do it from the base over here. Again, with the engine off, you just remove this and put in a little at a time. Again, engine off, and check it maybe a half a quart at a time.
Okay. Now, how do you know when it's time to actually change all that?
All your technicians, at least at my shop, will have a sticker, one of those Auto Specialist stickers on the top left of the window of your driver's side.
Yes.
It's usually located right in here. Okay, and it'll tell you every about 3,000 miles or so you should get it changed.
It's a good reminder for all of us. We really need to pay attention to what our people are telling us. Okay, what else do we need in here? Oh, what about the window washer fluid, because we need that in the winter.
Yeah, always keep an eye on that. There's always a check, visual inspect. You can't really overfill it. If it's on the top, it's full. If it's not, it's not. This actually has a convenient checker. Actually looks like my window wiper fluid as well. But it's something that you should check, especially with the slush. When it's slushy out, you got a lot of road buildup on your window and you can't see.
Absolutely.
So that's something
when they're clearing out the highways, all that salt gets on our windows, and it's just awful. You can't see anything.
Absolutely, yeah. So definitely keep an eye on that because, again, safety.
All right. What else do you have?
We can move over here to the wheels. One thing I'd like to go over would be the brake pads. Brake pads have wear indicators, they're called, which are these. Any time this is a used pair, as you can see, there's not very much pad left. This is about 50% of the pad left, and the new ones come about to there.
All right, so you don't want it to get down to this point.
Your best indicator for anything wrong with the car is your car itself. Your car is basically tells you with a check engine light, with noises and so on and so forth, what you should and shouldn't do. On the wear indicator, you'll hear a squeal, you'll hear a grind, something to that extent. You should definitely get that checked out.
And we will really quickly right now. We need to get to the tires.
All right, yeah. One other thing we can look for is the wear indicator on your tires. This is a wear indicator. That's a used tire. It looks like I only got maybe about 4,000 or 5,000 miles left on that. Another thing you should look for is the shoulder of the tire. People who might have a alignment that's out of balance, this will be out. And then on new tires, again, you look at different tread. This is the wear indicator on it. So basically, when it gets down to that point, it's not usable anymore. It's very unsafe.
You need to bring it in and get it replaced. All right. For more information on Auto Specialists in West Haven, all the information right there on your screen, or of course come to our website and we'll have that information for you. Chris, thanks so much for being here. We really appreciate all the information. We really needed it.
No problem.
All right. Stay with us. We have more Connecticut Style coming your way in just a moment.